This may seem a little crazy, but I am in the car driving to a party, and I always take this time to think about what I'm going to say and how I'm going to do my party. And I feel like I want to share these thoughts with you because I've had some good success with my parties lately. I've been booking parties, my guests have been having a lot of fun, and I've been having a lot of repeat customers, so I thought I might as well share the good news. So one of the biggest things that I like to do with my party hostess is to hostess coach. And I know you've probably heard this a lot, but I really do believe in it, and it really does work. I try to at least have 3 touch points with my hostess on the phone before the party. So the first touch point would be when you book the party. So usually it's at a party, you hand them your packet, and you can go through it quickly if you have enough time and just say, here's my letter, it explains a little bit about the party, I will set you up online, I'm going to send you a red stamp invitation that I can text and email you, I can set up a Facebook event for you, and I set it up for them and add them as the host so that they can add all their guests. But this way it allows me to have access to all of their people that they're inviting, but it also allows me to post videos and pictures that you can get from Tot. And then in their packet, I show them that I give them at least 10 postcards, and I explain to them that it's a really good idea to hand those out either by hand in person or mail to invite people. And I also explain to them that they should invite their friends at least 2 ways. So if they're doing a Facebook event, they should follow it up with a phone call or a text or a postcard. And I honestly believe the best way to invite people to a party is face-to-face, is to look them in the eye and hold their hand and say, I'm having a party and I really want you to come. It's going to be so much fun to get the girls together. I can't wait for us all to get together. So if you talk to them face-to-face and then you hand them their invitation maybe a week later and follow it up with a text, chances are they're going to come, as long as their schedule allows. I think the biggest thing that happens is people forget. They forget to write it on their calendar, so then they double book themselves. They forget to come because they, again, didn't write it down, or they're just busy like us and they need a reminder. So don't forget to remind your hostess to remind her guests to come. So what I normally do, that was my first touch point when I see them face-to-face. I will follow up with them. I try the next day, but honestly, that usually doesn't happen because I'm doing 10 million other things. So I try to follow up with them like 2 to 3 times after the first time I talk to them, just saying, I'm so excited. I have your party as this date, this time. I'm gonna set up a red stamp invitation. So I try to set that red stamp invitation up right away, even if it is a party that is a month away, because you can do a save the date. Save the date for something great. Send it to them by text and by email. Of course, if they don't text, don't send it to them by text. And then let's say that's about a month away, then I would touch base with them in another 2 weeks and say, how's the inviting going? Have you filled out those postcards or handed any mini catalogs out? If you didn't give them any monthly specials, then make sure you email them a monthly special and say, print this out or forward this along and share it with your guests, and guide your guests to the Facebook event, because I've been posting pictures and videos of these cute totes that are on sale or whatever it may be. All right, so now you're 2 weeks before the party. I would touch base again the week of the party. So you can even do it twice, the week of the party, and say, how's it looking? How many people are you thinking? And also go over with them, have a voice conversation about the party. Explain to them that you're gonna come, like if the party's at 6:30, you're gonna arrive at 6, and you need a well-lit area to set up your your display, explain to her how the party's going to go. I oftentimes will say, all right, we're going to let your guests come in and mingle. I'm going to talk to them, introduce myself, hand them some bags while they're mingling. They can get their drinks and their food, and then we'll sit down and I'll do about a 30-minute presentation, and then we'll get to ordering. And of course, if anyone has to be on their way quickly, we will ask them. I also explained to the hostess that I will be asking her friends if they would like to book a party with me, because that is how I continue my business. So I may explain to her that I am going to do the necklace game, or I'm going to ask